Welcome back to the Long Distance Siblings podcast.
That's Elly Trevison,
That's Annie Trevison.
and we're long distance siblings making it work across the miles.
We're always in each other's ears, and now we're in yours.
Let's get into it. Elly,
Yes.
how's California?
This morning in California, I was listening to the song Somebody That I Used to Know about my old friend that is quiet quitting me. Quiet quitting, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking that we as a human species need more songs about friendship breakups because we have so many songs about breakups when it comes to romantic love, but none, as far as I know. I'm sure somebody's written a friendship breakup song somewhere along the way, but I don't know any. Do you know any?
I feel like I do. But I was just trying to think about if I knew them, but I am blanking at the moment.
Yeah. I I can't think of any. And yeah, the song was it was helpful to get out some of my feelings. Especially the chorus, you know. You didn't have to pretend like we were nothing.
Yeah.
All those feelings really matched with the song, but didn't quite, match completely. I know we were just talking about this. Was that last night?
hmm
Oh my gosh, that feels like so long ago. Wow. Um,
Yeah, it was last night.
feels like 2 nights ago. But yes, I know we were just talking about this, but I also noticed on Instagram, here's a little update for you. I noticed on Instagram she shared um a an Instagram story of her and two friends that I don't even know who they are. And I know I have known all the friends, because for the listeners, this is a friend a very long time friend that I was very close to for a decade. So we knew each other very well. And yeah, I didn't even know who these two people were. And her Instagram story was like, we did our gift exchange. Can't wait to make this a tradition. And oh, that really just like got me in the heart, because we used to give each other Christmas
Yeah,
gifts. We used to
yeah,
have a lot of rituals and yearly traditions, and it feels like I'm being replaced. And I don't even
yeah.
know, excuse my French, who these bitches are.
100%. Who are these
Who
bitches?
are these bitches?
100%. Literally, who are these bitches? Convenient bitches, probably. Probably has nothing to do with them
Right.
other than they're convenient.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they're lovely people. I don't wish any harm
Blah, blah,
against
blah.
them.
Whatever.
But it hurts. It really
Of
fucking hurts.
course. Yes.
And it almost makes me feel like what about me was unique to you? Because it feels like you can just pick someone else convenient and be fine. I literally don't know who they are. I've never seen their
Yeah.
faces, and I have been to so many of her birthday parties with like all her family and her family friends, and like I know all the lore, I know all the backstories of all her people. So who the fuck are these people? And why do you want to have a holiday tradition with them when I only live 25 miles away?
Yeah.
And I was thinking more about your question last night. Um, if I wanted to send her like a some kind of text of like explaining how I feel, not thinking that she will change her behavior, but just for my own peace of mind and being able to get it off my chest. And I think I might actually want to send her a letter. A text.
I was wondering if that was the case because you were like, oh no, definitely not. Like, actions speak louder than words. And I was like, okay.
Well, okay. The thing is, as you know, we did have a conversation about
Yeah.
our friendship and about
Yeah.
like what's going on and why aren't we close and like, do you still want to be my friend? And I don't understand. And like, what's going on? And so I guess a part of me is like, well, we already had the conversation. So what is the point in saying something more? But I think the mindset that I was in that conversation was, can we still make this work? Like, I still want to be your friend. And like, I was open to her wanting to be friends still. But now, it has been over 6 months since that conversation, and I have seen through her actions, which this is something that I think a lot of like dating coaches talk about, where like people can say things, but watch their actions because that's who they actually are, how they actually feel, what people do is who they are. I think I believe that. That's a really good quote from Sense and Sensibility. Remember when Marianne was like,
Not what we think or how we feel, what we do
yes,
makes us who we are
not what we say, it is what we do or fail to do.
or fail to do.
Yes, and my old friend of 10 years is failing
And
to
this
show
bitch is not doing shit.
this bit.
So
Dear
screw
reader,
her.
we are
Dear
back
reader.
once again. She is spreading her betrayal all over the town. That's Bridgerton. You never watched Bridgerton,
Yeah,
huh?
no, I know. No, I
Oh,
did. Yeah, no, no, I did.
oh,
Hey,
you did.
whoa,
Okay.
whoa. No, just
Oh
kidding.
no, you know what? I'm sorry. Right when I said that, I remembered your Bridgerton photo shoot that you did. Sorry.
Yeah,
That was a long
and a
time
whole
ago.
ass photo shoot, man.
Sorry, sorry,
No,
sorry.
yeah, yeah. I'm less into it, but I'll also watch it, you know.
Same.
Yes, back to
Yes, back to
the
my
you who must not be named.
At first I was like, should I even talk about this on the pod? But then I was like, she's not
No,
watching this.
talk about it. Yeah, well, also, no, but also, like, this is your life, this is your pod, this is your experience. All of your feelings are valid.
Thank you. I wanted
Just,
to talk about it because friendship breakups are really painful and a lot of people go through them, and we don't have enough songs to express the pain. And so, yeah,
yeah,
I just wanted to share that. I think I just want to write a letter to just tell her how I feel and just like how hurt I am and how sad I am that she's not in my life anymore. She probably thinks that she is because she came to that one thing like 4 months ago. And,
yeah.
she'll like an Instagram post of mine, you know. But I know I've said this before to you, but dear listeners, I have told this person um that she was family to me, that she was my chosen family. And at the time, she said it back. But I think that we meant really different things. I think she, I think that maybe was a nice sentiment to her. But for me, it was a commitment. It was like, why are you smiling like that, Annie?
I just, I feel like there's no, you're not lacking in pledging your life to someone or giving them a blood oath that like you'll never leave them or forsake them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to work on that at all. I can say that for sure.
You think I need to work on not pledging my life to people so much?
I think so. Like I don't, not in a way that I think you're doing anything wrong, but in the sense that these people don't deserve your blood nor your oath, and it takes a long time to get to a blood oath. Like it's earned, and I feel like you deserve someone who gives you all of what you give them. Um, reciprocity.
I feel like at the time that I said that, though, there was a lot more reciprocity.
There was
And there
100%.
was like,
Yeah.
7, 8 years that we were 7, 8 years in. And I honestly feel like the progression of how we got close was very slow and very like balanced and measured. And like we increased our closeness over time. So honestly, on paper, like that was a really healthy friendship, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't without issues though, now that I think
Yeah.
about it.
I feel like I feel I feel like she's got avoidant energy, always has. And I
Yeah,
feel like she always has been somebody who is not able to feel her feelings to the depths that you do.
yeah. And communicate her feelings.
Yeah, avoidant, conflict averse.
Withdrawing whenever she is going through something.
Hmm.
But I feel like she did work on that with me in our friendship. Like we talked about it and she talked about knowing that she does that. Like when she goes through a hard time, she withdraws instead of reaching out. And I would reassure her that I wanted to be there for her. And so she did work on it. And
Yeah, but not anymore. And
right.
I think like I don't know if we're ever going to get the answer as to what the issue is with her, which is the hardest thing. But
Oh, it's so hard.
I don't think it's fair to torture yourself over because it can so quickly turn into what did I do wrong? And nothing, absolutely nothing. And you're right, you guys were close, and it wasn't about like if you had just been healthier, then it would have lasted. It takes two people, and that is the risk in being close with anybody, you know.
I went to her uncle's funeral and she asked me to come like as emotional support.
You know.
So what happened? Like that was not that long ago. Yeah, I think I'm just really struggling with the abruptness of it because it does feel very abrupt, like 2024, like we were still really close, even though I had moved, we were still really close. And then 2025, it's just like she just like dropped off. And I kept clinging long past the expiration date. I kept clinging.
I don't think you were clinging.
You don't think so?
No, I think you love her and you want her in your life.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to figure out what was going on. Like I was trying to give it some time. And I guess that's reasonable with that long of a friendship. So that's one thing that's been going on. But another update I have is that I finished my first week of film class and it
I've
went
been,
great.
I've been dying to hear about it.
I'm pretty sure I nailed it. I think I'm gonna get all A's. Which like I'm not even like I'm just trying to get a certificate, that's it. Or I could, if I wanted to, I could just take whatever classes I want and not even get the certificate? So it really doesn't matter if I get good grades or not. But I do like school and I'm being reminded of that. And I actually really like doing the discussion posts and the assignments. Um, but it was great. We learned about just the very basics, being an act it's an intro to film studies course.
Mm.
So, the first module is kind of about like why do we study film? Being like an active watcher versus a passive watcher. And our teacher was asking us to be an active watcher when we did the assigned screening for this month or this week, sorry. And actually, every week we're going to be watching a different movie. And I am really excited because I feel like I'm rediscovering my love for movies. I feel like for many years I've been like, oh, I'm not really a movie person, I'm a TV person. But I like movies again, and I'm excited.
Amazing. That's so cool. Yeah,
Um,
man.
our assigned movie was Get Out by Jordan Peele. So, really good movie, a little intense.
Great movie.
She really
Super
started us
intense.
off strong.
Yeah,
She really threw us in there.
100%.
Um, but great discussions,
Yep.
really answered all the different questions that, we were asked to discuss. And this is my second time watching it, and I did notice like so many more things that I had missed the first time. And I
Yeah,
watched some interviews with Jordan Peele after talking about the movie, and he said that it's meant to be watched that way, that he hopes that people will watch it two, three times because he did everything on purpose. He, you know, put so many different like foreshadowing and like layers of meaning and metaphors and things. And so you miss all of that when you watch it the first time. And I definitely
first
found
time.
that to be true. Yeah.
Cool. You're so
Yeah.
smart, Ellie.
Oh, thanks.
I really do. I think I'm always like very struck at how good you are at school and how you can really understand concepts. You like really take them in and then, can teach them very well.
Oh, thanks, Annie.
Yeah, proud of you. That's so exciting.
So yeah, I'm excited for week two, and there will be many more movies to come. And there's a really cool assignment coming up, but I think I will save it for a future pod. Cliffhanger.
Oh, what a cliffhanger. Dang. Okay, cool. Cool. Damn. I'm so excited, Ellie. That's so, so cool. I feel like, yeah, it totally reminds me of growing up together. For the listeners, Ellie and I would talk film, talk shop all the time in their room, growing up, and we worked on a whole script over a summer, and we would stay up till like 1, 2 in the morning working on the script together, and
And
it just
storyboarding.
is, and storyboarding and planning for this movie, and it just reminds me of younger you and your passions, and that's so cool that you're connecting to it. Because yeah, I feel like you definitely have always had a critical eye in film, and we're always kind of actively watching film in that day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, and you loved movies. You loved
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. And actually I have a list on my phone now, prompted by this course. I made a list of all my favorite movies. And I put
Whoa,
them into categories. I put them into my
nice.
own categories. So I have the coming of age movies. That includes Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, of course, Ella Enchanted, Sky High, and Bend It Like Beckham. And then I have romantic comedies, 27 Dresses, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and then two Christmas movies, Princess Switch and Single All the Way. And then I have the campy satire category, But I'm a Cheerleader, One of Them Days, and Hot Fuzz.
Well,
Animated adventures, Spirit, The Stallion of the Cimarron. Is that how you say that? And then Disney's Robin Hood. And then we have Jane Austen adaptations, Sense and Sensibility, and the 1995 Pride and Prejudice. Very important to make that distinction.
so you like the 2005 Pride and Prejudice? 2000 and whatever, 2006,
I
7?
don't really like it.
At all.
Yeah, no. You mean the one with Keira Knightley, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Darcy. Like, you know what she
Oh, Mr. Dawson.
The
Yeah.
way she talks.
Very teeth. She's teeth forward.
Yes, she's very
Mr.
teeth forward.
Dawson.
Mr. Darcy.
No, Mr. Dawson.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that one. Do you like that one?
I do like that one. Yeah. I mean, it's shorter. It's like if I want to watch Pride and Prejudice, I'm not signing up for 6 hours, you know?
Oh, really? I think it's a comfort movie for me.
Yeah,
I
I think
love
so
the
too.
6 hour movie. I
It
think it's
was
because,
very of the time for you back in this. Yeah.
yeah, because I first watched it with a group of friends in our not living room, family room at the Walton house. It's like a strong, like fuzzy, warm memory that I had like this group of girls over and we sat in front of our TV on the floor and watched Pride and Prejudice for the first time. And yeah, it's been a favorite ever since then. So yeah, I think it's a comfort movie. I also just feel like Lizzie and Jane in that adaptation specifically are so us.
In that
Whenever,
adaptation specifically, yes, I agree. Yeah, that's
right?
your from that adaptation is your photo in my phone.
Aw.
Let
That's
me
so
show
cute.
it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's all. That's been your thing since since you sent me that picture where you're like, look, it's us looking at each other. You should change
Oh,
mine to
so
Lizzie looking,
sweet.
or
Yeah,
yeah,
no, literally, I was about to
Lizzie
say
looking at Jane. Yeah.
I'm going to change it to Jane, or going to change it to Lizzie right when we get done with
It's
this
so weird
podcast.
because like every time you call me, that picture shows up. So it's almost like in my mind, I'm like, that's you, but like it obviously doesn't look like you. But like I've gotten so conditioned to like basically associating your voice with that picture.
That's so funny. Is it a jump scare when you see my actual face?
No, no. Also, my screensaver is of old me, looking at me with unconditional love.
Oh, I thought that was like Queen Elizabeth or something. I was like, oh,
That would be
wait,
so random.
no. I was like, I didn't know you were into her. Let me see. Oh,
And she's got her little septum ring still.
that's so cute.
Look at her. She loves me. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm trying to see.
ChatGPT rendered her.
Yeah, I can see it. Wow, that's wild. Your eyebrows are so the same. I do love that she still has the septum ring. That's really cute.
I know, me too. So good. Oh
Hey,
man.
Annie.
Hey, Ellie.
I feel like my time talking has been so long, so I hope you have a
I feel like it's
lot
been
to
like an
share.
hour.
I get ready to really unload, okay? Annie, how is New York?
Ellie.
The floor is yours.
Thank you.
Put it
Um,
right here. How you're doing? Put it right here.
ah. um, New York has been good. The sun is out today. The skies are blue. I'm gonna hang out with some clowns this evening at Fish Cheeks, which is great.
That is the wildest sentence. I'm going to hang out with some clowns at Fish Cheeks. Okay, two follow-up questions, and I don't even know if
Sure.
that was the end of the sentence. Um, Maybe share with the listeners who the clowns are. And then, I mean, you don't have to, but it might help to give context. And then,
Sure, no, yeah, yeah.
second, I would like to know what, pray tell, is Fish Cheeks?
The clowns are some fellow thespians who were in a clown workshop that I did in November that I will be doing in 2 weekends from now. Again, the Fish Cheeks is a Thai restaurant in the lower East Side. supposed to be really good, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, so gonna do that. That's good. As you know, Ellie, I auditioned for Juilliard a couple of days ago, and I did not get a call back. And I think going into it, I thought that I would be less affected by the outcome. I thought I was going in like, I'm good, but I was not good. I also got an adjustment from one of the auditors there, or the faculty member who was watching my audition pieces, which was one of my goals going in, was like, if I just get feedback, then like I'm great, I'm solid. That's all I wanted. But I think getting the adjustment was gave me like hope that I would get a call back.
Hmm.
And I thought I did really well. But since then, I feel like I've like learned a lot, and I've also been processing. I've also been trying to let myself just like have my own feelings about it, because I noticed I processed for like a day, and then I was like, all right, like let's go. Let's get our list going. How can we like really grind to get this to happen next year. And I think like I was talking to a friend about this earlier,
Hmm.
this morning, that I feel like what is really hard for me is like just being able to trust life and like trust the process and trust that there's like things ahead. I noticed how much of a identity crisis and artistic crisis not getting into Juilliard really brought up for me, and how attached to other people's view of me, not view of me,
Hmm.
I am. And I think that that is something that I still have to work through, is how to continually work on my craft and pursue what I love to do, and let go of some of the external validation and perspectives.
Yeah. Going back to the other people's perspectives,
Yeah.
um, like say more about that. How do you want to see yourself as an actor, regardless of other people's views?
I think like as valid, it's so hard because what a heady game it is to be an actor. It's like there are so many conflicting messages and seemingly opposite goals that you have to meet. Like you have to be disciplined and work hard, but you also have to like really let go and like be in flow state. You have to you have to equally like be grateful, but also have confidence, but be humble, and have like this unyielding belief in yourself,
Hmm.
and be the only one, and be able to like take feedback and criticism. And so I just feel like there's like a lot of conflicting messages.
Yeah.
I want to view myself like I did when I was like 11.
Which was what?
Like, I'm an actor. I love to act, you know?
Yeah.
I do feel like I don't even feel like I viewed myself as anything when I was 11. I was just myself, I was like, I'm just me, you know?
I mean, I think you viewed yourself as an actor. Definitely.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you knew that you were going places and that it was inevitable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I think you did have just like an unending love for acting that led your life. And so I wonder if that's like something that you're trying to capture now as an adult.
Yes. Um, from like from like 9 to probably like 13, I was chilling. I was like doing my thing. Nobody could stop me. I was whatever. Seventh grade rolls around, and our family is going through a big turmoil, a big foundation shake. And then, like, all of my confidence really kind of shifted. And I remember this one specific instance in this one Christian, I don't think it was an accredited school, but this one Christian place that I went to in a
Christian place.
uniform. Yeah.
But that was called school.
It was called school, but I don't think it really was.
Probably not.
Um, where I think it was the question was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be an actor. And like the whole class like laughed and was just like that, like, and they were like, oh, LOL, like, but of course, like that's ridiculous kind of thing.
Oh.
And like, oh yeah, like you're gonna be like famous, like, oh sure. And I feel like I was journaling about how am I just pursuing acting because I want to be right? That like I
Mm.
just want to be right, that like I really am gonna make it and like prove the seventh graders wrong. And I was like, oh, I think along with that, like from that point forward, there's been a part of me that like has that like definitely believed them as truth, where I was like, oh, it was almost like a moment of like the first moment of like self-doubt where I was like, oh, am I not going to? Like it was just sort of like
Right.
the first time it almost ever occurred to me that like perhaps it might not work out the way that I thought it would, and like that was
Right.
never really a question before. And so I
Yeah.
think it more so than am I just trying to prove my 9-year-old self right? I feel like there's more of like a war between me and me. There's like the 9-year-old self who's like, yeah. And then there's like the older, more bedraggled self that's like, we're never going to make it. And I don't think that that's an uncommon experience. I think most actors in their lives have experienced moments like that and are constantly at war with themselves.
You shrugged after saying that. Constantly at war with ourselves. Shrug.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you've ever told me that story, first of all. Thank
Probably,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for sharing. I'm really sorry that that happened to you. That broke my heart to hear that. And I felt very protective and I wanted to be like, who are they? Tell me who they are so I can tell them what for, put them in their place. But yeah, that really sucks. And that is so understandable that that would have been a really formative experience for you. And
Yeah,
gosh, that makes a lot of sense why you had all of this confidence that seemingly just dropped off all at once.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
because yeah, it really, up until that point, you really did have this confidence, just this like, you just knew that you were going to be a
Yeah,
successful actor.
yeah,
Like you said, it wasn't even a question. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, kids, especially at that age, like that's like right in the middle of middle school. That's such a fragile time for kids' self-esteem in general. So I can totally see how those words really sunk in. And
Yes. And I
I
think it was
really,
like such a perfect storm of life of like
Mhm.
and I really do blame our parents 100%. Because like I got chubby that year. I had to move schools, and so it was like a completely new environment. They had their insane stuff going on. I lost my best friend. I was getting bullied at this new school. The new school, there was like a kid who was constantly writing suicide notes, and would find them and I would bring them to the school, and the school would be like, "Oh yeah, that's just like this kid, like he's just." And he was bullied way worse than I was, by the teachers
yeah.
and by the students. And
Yeah, that school was uh, a hellacious experience for you,
it
I feel.
really was. It really was. It was
And
it
I
was horrible.
and I
It was
think
really bad. Yeah.
you've only told me probably a portion of it too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it sucked. Up to this point, it's been like, okay, I'm just gonna get back to the sixth grader. But it's like, but the seventh grader is real and there and exists, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a bummer.
Aw.
That's a bummer. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like that's one of the one of the hardest things about parts work is accepting and loving all of the parts, all of the years, even the ones we wish we could forget and exile.
Yeah. It's like, no, no, I love you. I just like, I don't know how to deal with you. I don't know how to get you to stop getting in my way. And I need you to stop getting in my way. You know?
Totally. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Maybe you could make a new character for your parts work series, the seventh grader.
The seventh grader. Yeah. And the perfectionist is like, we never talk about the seventh grader.
Yeah. Aw.
That's when everything went wrong.
You said you wanted to be seen as valid, or you wanted to feel valid.
Yeah.
What makes you feel valid as an actor outside of getting into
Applause. No,
Juilliard?
I'm just kidding.
No, I was saying outside of getting into Juilliard. Like, what makes you feel valid? What are the actions that you do?
Like doing the stuff, doing the thing, like being in a play, being in the theater, like and like being around people who are also doing the thing. I think
Like going
like
to uh Sweet Cheeks?
fish
Fish
cheeks,
Cheeks.
fish
Fish
cheeks.
Cheeks with the clowns today.
Right. Exactly. Exactly right. Yeah. I think I'm figuring it out. Ugh, God, feels exhausting because it just has so much to do with like my self image, but it also has to do with like my circumstances as well. Because it like if I'm not actively in something, then it's like, oh my God, like will I ever work again? You know.
Yeah.
Look, I love when Missy looks like she's got a little swimmer's cap on. She's like ready for swimming,
I can totally see her with her paws like in the
right?
pool. Yeah. So cute. Well, I don't know if this helps at all, but whenever I talk about you to other people, I'm always like, oh yeah, my sister's an actor. And I see you as extremely valid.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think it's beautiful and amazing that you have moved yourself all the way across the country to pursue your acting dreams. I don't know what is more valid than that.
Yes, now we just gotta make some stuff happen.
You will.
But we will. We
Yeah,
will.
you absolutely
100%.
will. Well, a um we do have some mail to go through, but I think that we have gone a little over time. So we could maybe save that for a future podcast. We really chatted a lot
Yeah,
today.
true.
Um, but thank you so much to everyone who has sent us messages. Please feel free to keep them coming our way. You can comment down below on YouTube or Spotify. You can also email us at longdistancesiblingspod@gmail.com. If you could rate us on Spotify, that would go a long way. Yes, 5 stars, 5 stars. Please give us 5 stars if
Thank
you so
you.
wish.
There you
If you
go.
so wish, not a witch. If you're a witch, please give us 5 stars.
Which which?
Witch. Make yourself a sandwich and give us 5 stars.
Hey, a witchy 5 stars.
Yes. That will really go along the way. Yeah.
It will really go a long way to help us out getting recognized and established on Spotify and other platforms for podcasting.
Absolutely. Thank you, Annie. Really saved me there. Yeah, thanks for listening, as always. Annie, thank you for chatting with me. I hope you have a wonderful time with the clowns,
Thank you.
and I am signing off from California.
Ellie, it's been a pleasure. I'm so excited for you about your next week of film, and I can't wait for the cliffhanger. And I love you, and I'm so proud of you. And I'm signing off from New York.
I love you too, and I'm proud of you too. Bye, Lizzie.
Goodbye, Jane.
I'll see
Oi.
you on my phone screen because I'm
All
gonna
right.
change it to Lizzie's face.
All right. Bye.
Bye.